Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. In a few minutes we're going to create this fun card with the Tim Holtz Chili and Freezy die set. Isn't this adorable little die set? Can you believe there's 9 dies in here? This was a free die set with a little purchase over Black Friday weekend. I think I had to purchase like $25 in product, but when I saw these little guys, I had to have them. And so I'm not really sure if at this time the special is still going on. So they are just stinking adorable. If you have been following me, I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 9 years. And I've built up a nice following here on my YouTube channel. So I still want to craft. Even though I'm not a demonstrator, I still love to craft. I still love the product. You'll see me on here using many different products and using some of Stampin' Up's retired products and just having fun. I just want to get on here, make cards, and have fun with everyone. So I recently resigned. Actually, on the 9th of December, I resigned, so that's pretty recent. And so I'm just on here hoping you will continue to follow me on my little crafting journey. There's no obligation to buy anything. Don't sign. There's no team to sign up with or anything like that. I just like to have fun with my products. And I have so many in this craft room. Right now, I'm in the middle of redoing my craft room and giving myself a smaller area, paring things down, and, you know, really just focusing on what I really want to play with. So we're going to begin in just a moment, and I'm also going to show you, look at this shimmer back here. Look at that shimmer, okay? I made that on a piece of cardstock. So I'm going to show you how to do that also in just a few minutes. And let's open these dies up. I've just got to show these to you. They're so cute. Now these guys are little, okay? They are small, but they're mighty. If you ask me, they're so cute. Look at how little they are. I have a set of arms in here, little sticks. They were extra. And their little muff right there, the little earmuffs and the hat, and there's a back to the snowman here. But I'm going to take all of these dies out because we're going to use them to make our beautiful card. And so here I used a little bit of, it's actually Stampin' Up! Night of Navy. I'm going to use the product that I have here in my craft room. And, you know, just start. It was just getting a little overwhelming in here with everything. But then, too, I want to branch out a little bit also. So best way to do it and just have fun. So this really came out so stinking cute, right? And I just put some gems down here on the snow just to make it pretty. All right, back in just a second. We'll start to cut out some dies and work with our Chili and Freezy. Okay, the first thing we want to do is work with the base of the card. So, like this card right here, we want to make that shimmer, right? So, we have a little concoction here. Let me show you what I did. This is a spritzer. Love it, okay? And just in here, we're going to mix just a few things. Now, I still have a little bit at the bottom of this one, but I'm mixing the same exact. And so that's good, right? So let me show you what I've used. I have a little bit of alcohol. I just got this out from under the bathroom sink, okay? This is 50%. I've seen many videos that say use 90%. I don't know, maybe it evaporates quicker. I did fine with this, okay? Then a little glossy accents right here. You need a little something that's going to make this stick and not just run off of the paper. And then I went to Hobby Lobby and I got the Pearl X powdered pigments. There's all kinds of colors, okay? And I just wanted to try it. I know that you can do this with any kind of mica powder, and I've also seen demonstrators online do it with eyeshadow powders. If your eyeshadow is a powder, or I guess you could crush it up into a very fine powder, and I've seen them do it like with that to make a color in the spritzer. But I just wanted something silvery, and I just wanted something maybe like a whitish silver, just like I said, a lot of glistening in the background. So this is what I chose, and honestly, for $5.99, it worked out so well, okay? So let me show you first what I do. I have some napkins here because I'm going to pour some alcohol, and I just did not want to make a total mess. Now, I keep looking for my little spatula, and I can't find it. Anyway, I'm just going to use the tip here of this. This is a tweezer that I got at Walmart. It just stays shut, you know. It wasn't but like $5.99, something like that. It was really inexpensive. I use it when I need like a third set of hands. Okay, so in there, in my spritzer, let's open this and see that powder in there. And it depends on how dense you want your sparkles. Now, I didn't know what I was doing the first time, so I just put in like a few, you know, tweezers full of them. And I thought maybe I got a little bit too much, okay? So this time I'm just going to use that much and just about that much. I don't know. I have no idea. Just put some in there. Honest, it's going to come out fantastic. I'm tapping it just because it's on the wall there of the spritzer. So there we go, just like that, okay? And then I'll clean this off later. Okay, now let me set that up and put this back on here. And if you see, look at this, okay, you'll have this for the rest of your life in the craft room for the little bit that I just used for $5.99, right? Okay, now I want to add some glossy accents. This also puts the shimmer in it, but like I said, it makes it stick. Now watch what I do here. I measure nothing. See, I craft like I cook. I have to admit that. And I'm just going to drop some of that in there, just about that much. Okay, you saw how much came out? Not much at all. Again, you'll have this for the rest of your life too, right? Because, I mean, you don't want to make a gluey mess. You have to have it come through the little tube here of this, whichever kind of spritzer that you're using. Okay, now, the reason for the napkins, because I might make a mess right here, right? Pour the alcohol in here. Oh, woo! Got a little happy with that. That's okay. There we go. And I'm going to put my top on. And I'm going to just shake this up. Now, if I don't think I have enough glimmer in here because I got a little happy with that alcohol, I can go ahead and add some more powder. But I really think we're going to be okay because it's looking, you know, like I say, this is clear. Now, even though I'm not a demonstrator, you're still going to see me use my Stampin' Up! Products. That's what I have in this craft room, you know? So, but you can get spritzers at Hobby Lobby. You can get them everywhere. You know, if you want to order online, you could go to Simon Says Stamps. Every place has spritzers, right? So now I've cut a few pieces of, well, I did good with that, right? I've cut a few pieces of cardstock, and I made this box here, okay? Let me move my box in there. Great, you can see that I've spritzed a lot, right? So I just have a piece of paper down. Look at that, it was the Fitting Florets advertisement. Okay, so I'll just put it like that, it doesn't matter. Well, I don't really want to have a bunch of color showing, to tell you the truth. Let me just roll this the other way. Should have got another piece of paper, but here. Okay, we're good. Now, I'm really not sure what this is going to look like, okay? So, I have a piece of this pink. Use whatever cardstock you like. But this is, I think that's Sweet Sorbet Stampin' Up! Color. And now I'm just going to take this because I've got it, see, I know I've got it dissolved. I'm looking here in the bottom and I'm seeing that it's nice and dissolved, okay? So I'm going to spritz from out here. See, I'm outside the box, away from it. Woo, look at that. I just want to see on this one how it comes. Okay. Other than that blob that I just did, which that could be covered up, but that spritz, that gloss is fine with me. Okay? Now, if you wanted it a little bit heavier, just come back in and just spray. That is amazing. Now you could do this with any color cardstock. Okay, let me go ahead and get this darker blue in here. I see I made so much of it, I'm just going to spritz a few because then I could use them for cards. And I won't get a blob because that was like my first go round with it. There we go. Oh, look at that, is gorgeous. Ah! Look, and because it has, do you see that even though I dropped it, and I dropped it on this face of it, because it has the alcohol that is evaporating so quickly, and then it has those glossy accents, it's stuck. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is just, see, and I'm even touching it, and I'm not making prints in it at all. Okay, so that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy with that. So let me just spritz these while I've got this here. And I chose just like light colors because I kind of really wanted to see what was going to happen. And as we can see, it's like it makes your cardstock be almost like a glimmer cardstock, right? So there's that one. Now I've got these curls all over the all over the craft room, right? This is soft succulent. So I still shake it, you know, because I don't want much settling. And I just figured while we were on here, let me just have fun and show you what different colors will look. Isn't that beautiful? Will look like. I'm so happy with these. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then I did like a purple, lavender, whichever color lavender you might have. This is fresh freesia. Ooh, I better not run out or I'm going to have to make more. We'll have plenty, right? Let's see, right up in that corner and up in that corner. There we go. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Now that would look lovely for Easter. Absolutely lovely for Easter. Okay, now the one we're going to do is like a yellow because I did a blue, a green, a red. Now, you know, I was kind of going for like the bulbs on the string of lights. So this is like a darker yellow. It's actually crushed curry. Of course, whatever cardstock you have is fine. And I'm going to spritz it. I want it spritzed. There we go. Let's see. Did I get it good enough? And you're going, my gosh, you saturated it. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Let me move this aside now. This is the one we'll use. Okay? Now, this is going to dry for a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and mount it on a card base that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, just an A2 size card. I have a piece of black here that's 5 1/4 by 4, and then we'll put this piece on top of the black, and we'll go ahead and cut out all of our chili and freezies and make them really cute and make our snow. And so I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to let this dry really well. Okay, I wanted to show you that as much as this was really a curly piece, it has flattened its own self out just by drying. Now it is still a little damp, I can feel it. And sometimes I'll take my heat tool and dry it and then dry it from the back and it'll flatten it out. But I've got a few more things to do, so I'm just going to kind of let that sit over there and continue drying. Now the reason why I have 3 of these cut is because I could make a mistake. So that it was just my way of Murphy's Law. If I cut 3, I'll only use 1, right? We're going to use a little Versamark. We want an embossing buddy. This takes any static and oils from your finger off of what you're working on. It has a little, I believe it's cornstarch in it. You can make one with a little baby sock and a rubber band. Just pour some cornstarch in it, and the little socks are really tiny, and so it's little like this is. So that'll help you out there. Now I'm going to use the Versamark is a clear ink, and we're going to go ahead and use that and white embossing powder. But I wasn't sure, being behind this camera, how I'd do getting this straight. Now, Versamark is a sticky ink. I'm going to pull this down, okay? Is a very sticky ink, and it stays wet for a longer period of time. Let me see. Came out fantastic. See? Because it is Murphy's Law because I had to cut. That's wonderful. Okay, now let me go ahead and put my lid on that. Along with everything else that's been going on in here, I decided to purge the craft room from one end to the other. I have a completely different setup here with my desk and everything now that it's Joanne's craft room. See, I have my tweezers there, and they stay shut. And just this little spoon right here, I go ahead and put the white embossing powder. So when I changed everything over, I decided that I needed to revamp my craft room and just move things around. And I had, I had stuff in here from 9 years. So, wow, that came out beautifully. And I don't even have any sometimes you get like little spray of the white dust, everywhere. And I don't even have that, guys, okay, because I use that embossing buddy. So these little spoons are ice cream spoons. Oh, by the way, this is like a crayon container from Walmart, actually. But by the way, the only thing I am is an affiliate for Amazon. So let me heat this up. So if you do shop on Amazon, there's a link below. I'll put either the spoons or the crayon box there. You don't have to purchase what I put on there. It is just for you to click my link. And if you do that and shop through my link, then it helps me out a little bit. And let me tell you a little bit, okay? The other day I checked, I've been doing this for like 2 or 3 months now, and I have $4.14. So it's pennies, okay? So if you just shop through the link, then it just helps me out just a little bit, right? Look at that. And you can shop anything through the link. You just type it into the toolbar. You just have to click that link. Look how pretty that came. Did I get it all embossed? I believe I did. Yes, I see shiny all over. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. All right, now I want to bring in my card base here and the black. And I want to go ahead and place my paper on here. It is really, I could dry it just a little bit, okay? It's right there in the middle. I really spritzed it up pretty good. Now watch as I heat it, how it curls the other way, okay? And that's another way for you to get it straight. Just heat the back of it. See how the paper moves? See how that's doing right there? And just dry it up. Wow, isn't that amazing? How you can like bend it just with some heat. Kind of fun. Just like that. Okay, enough of that, right? Now, I'm going to attach this with some liquid Tombow glue. You can use any adhesive that you like. And then I'm going to probably put it under my mat so that it will flatten out really well. I'm just going to come around through here. Just like that. And because I have all that glitter on there, a little bit more adhesive is good. And I'm just going to mount it on this piece of black. The black is 5 1/4 by 4, and the piece of shimmer paper that we made is 5 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to work that bubble out that I created myself by showing you about heating it, right? So we're just going to do that. And you notice I put my glue to the edge really, really well to the edge. Just like that. I'm just going to flatten it out. Now, honest, it's fine. Just like that. And you can put it on your card base just like this with dimensionals or Tombow, either or. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, so I'm going to leave that off of there for now. Okay, let me get another piece cut and then we'll make the snow. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of the inside of the card now. I'm going to use a little real red. And this saying comes from Framed and Festive. And I know a lot of you have it. Now, you can't order from me, so just find you a great demonstrator that you really love and place an order with her. I just love to craft with you guys. Doesn't matter what kind of product I have in here. I just want to craft. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Right here. Just like that. Nice. And I'm going to put this onto that crushed curry or whatever color yellow that you have. You know, to match the front. You might have a different company's colors. But they're all going to look fantastic, right? Because we put that shimmer on, and use whatever sentiment you want for the inside. I was wondering how I was going to, you know, work my way through kind of talking to you guys and, you know, not being a demonstrator, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm using. And when I use Hobby Lobby stuff, I'll tell you. When I use Spellbinders, I'll tell you. And when I use Pink Fresh Studio, I'll tell you. So, you know, just I got some other stuff coming up, so which is great. But this card is all about Chili and Freezy. We'll get there, I promise. Let's go ahead and pop this up with some, I'm still using dimensionals. Use whatever you have. Because, of course, I have packs and packs of this stuff. I promise, right? I did not realize, like, I have taken my DSP and put, like, all my Christmas DSP together and then all my other DSP together. You know, like, all occasion kind of thing. And I was just shocked at how much stuff I have. It's just... So you'll be seeing me, you know, just having fun. And you just plug in what you love and like. And you can make a beautiful card from your craft room too. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Oh, I wanted to show you the other colors. This was the Pale Papaya. Ooh, let it focus. That's when it's done. This was Starry Sky. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I could just see some just, this makes me think of 4th of July. Something for 4th of July on here. Red, white, and blue. Soft Succulent. Absolutely gorgeous. And this was the first one that I did with the Sweet Sorbet. But you can cover that up. So they came out really cute. I will hold them to make other cards. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do a little embossing. Okay, I have a piece here that is the same size as this piece right here. It is 5 by 3 3/4, okay, of white cardstock. And this is, just use any embossing folder that has texture to it, okay? Any embossing folder with a little texture. Not like it would have a scene, you know, a scene or anything like that. Just a little texture. Stampin' Up! Used to have an embossing folder. Whoops, I got the wrong plates out. That was the Subtles embossing folder. I absolutely love that embossing folder. You could pair that with anything. So I'm just going to emboss this piece. We might go ahead in this segment and do our snowmen also. Okay, so here I have this embossed piece, and like I said, I think this is like the paint embossing folder, something like that. And now I'm just going to make a snow mound. And I'm just going to take this. Now you might have a die that can cut a swoop. You need a swoop, okay? I did not have a die that does that. So you can make it as thin or as thick as you like, and you can make your hills and snow drifts, or whatever you want to call them, as shallow or as deep as you want. Just like that, okay? And then you have this piece right here. So I'm going to put this aside, and now I'm going to go ahead, and I want to cut out my snowman. So I'm going to use my other plates. Of course, you use whatever system that you have. So this has, you know, this is already embossed, but when we run this through, you want to take your solid snowmen right here, these right here with the little buttons that are solid, and you just want to line them up. I want to maximize my paper there, and go ahead and cut these little guys out. I don't have to run it back through, but I have a wire over on this side holding for my camera so that the battery doesn't go. I'm plugged into the wall so that nothing goes dead, and I just wanted to stay away from that because I'm a klutz. And so, which is the God's honest truth. If you follow me, anything and everything will happen in this craft room, I promise you. Look at how stinking cute these little guys are, right? So let me just poke out my little things there, and the buttons and the eyes. Then I'll clean that plate in just a minute. There we go. All right. And now let me remove all of this again. And you know, the snowmen, they get a little smushy after you do that. Now you don't have to emboss them again, but I think that they get, you can see that there's lines in them, but I think you would like it better because, let's put this down, because you can even position it in another place so that it's like embossed on top of embossed, and it just looks like snow. And this will happen with any embossing folder. Oop, I touched that wire. Any embossing folder that you have to do this with that has just a little texture with it. Just run it through again and see how I put them on an angle. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So it's kind of, even that one's even, you know, got even more. Like it has snowdrifts on it or something. Okay. So there's that. All right, let me clean up and we'll go to the next stage in just a moment. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp our envelope. Now, this I got at Michael's. I love it. It's a foam pad. When I use photopolymer, I like to use a foam pad. But I love this because there's grid on it. I love it because it has, not that it matters for the envelope. Honest, it doesn't. We're just putting snowflakes. But see, you can really line it up nicely to stamp. So just a little red. And I'm going to clean it off each time and do a little yellow, and just come up the side of this envelope, alternating my color. Just like that. I'm going to flip this out. This is also a Nina envelope. And there, and there, and I think I can fit one more, and there, yeah. So just very festive on the outside, right? You know what? I didn't put anything on the inside. Let's do that. Let's do a little, well, let's clean it. Let's do a little red. Now, woohoo, if I make a mistake now, right? And we've got the card to this point. But that looks pretty, right? And then you could put a little sentiment on the inside. I don't know, what do you call it? Brave or crazy, right? But I was, oh, that looks so cute. I'm going to do that on the other cards when I have a minute. Okay. Oh. Now what we also want to do is, oh, and these snowflakes, they come from, I love this set, the Trees for Sale. Isn't that cute? They have like 3 little snowflakes here. So that came out really nice. And I'll just put this back in here really quick and get that out of our way. Now, let's go ahead and get our card base here. And let's go ahead and put our snow right here. And that is perfect. Isn't that pretty? Watch it come together, right? We'll go ahead and glue this down. Now, you can use dimensionals. What did I do? No, I used Tombow. You can use any kind of glue you want to. You could even pop it up with dimensionals. Put a little bit extra because you're embossed. And then it's going on this little bit of a shimmer here. But it sticks quite well. So just any kind of liquid glue that you like. I know a lot of people use art glitter glue. I had a downline send me some art glitter glue one time. I used the entire bottle. It was great. I have a lot of Tombow though, you know. Isn't that cute? Okay, now, I want to decorate my snow, okay? Let's go ahead and put our Merry Christmas here. I'm going to go ahead and use, let's see if these will fit nicely right here. I'm going to use 3 of these. Just like that. And like I say, I'm looking for stuff as I'm working here because I moved my everything around. You know, and like it's almost like you have to work with it. Look how pretty this looks. You have to work with it, and then you move things around again. Okay, so let's put that there. So pretty, pretty. Now, I have these, I don't know. I took all of my embellishments. Let me show you what I did with them. And I put them, I had these little foam things from these little holders right here from where I bought my storage system for the ink. And this is how it came in these boxes. But I love these little foam containers. They're disposable, like I say. But I took everything out of the packaging. There was so much packaging in here. And I just put it in there so that then I will use my product and I have no idea then what it's called, right? So that's okay. All right, so I found these pretty little gold, and they have like glitter in them. I'm going to use some large ones. Should I do all large? I think I should. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Look at how this matched this shimmer paper. I have no idea, but it just came out so pretty. And I'm just going to space these along this snowbank just to make it look even cuter. Oh, we have to cut our snowman out yet. Now, guys, I have to admit while I'm doing this, okay, I tried my hardest at my age, I'm 64, okay, to attempt to do a voiceover of some type and like speed up the video. A lot of people are doing that now. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I am not... I laugh at myself, honest to God, because I was like, what do you think you can do here? And it's like, no, you cannot do this. You know, you just really can't do this. And I just have to laugh at myself and know my limitations. Look at how cute that is, okay? It's almost like putting Christmas lights right there on our card. That is so adorable. Okay, so... yes, I had to like just back away and stop. I had 2 voices going at the same time. It was hilarious. I had to laugh at myself. I could not even. I kind of thought, though, maybe, you know, I'm not that type of person to, like, let it get me, you know? So, let's go ahead and start die cutting. This is the back. This is what's so cute about this. This is the back of the snowman. We'll cut this twice. But there's a few things that we need to cut. So, let's see. We've got to make a little nose. So, this is just some whatever color orange you've got. So, yes, I thought if I turn the volume off on my camera, okay, and then go ahead and try the voiceover. you know, even though I'm sitting here while I'm, you know, crafting, I can't not talk. And I didn't know how to turn it was hilarious. I was like, you cannot do this. Back off, okay? So I just got so tickled at myself. Now, what we're cutting out here, the back of the snowman, you'll think this is so cute how it fits together. This is the nose. These are the sticks, the arms. Now, I already had a set cut from another previous card. And then now I've got this in red. I've got a little heart. We're going to make the scarf. Let's see, the scarf, the earmuffs, and the hat. Okay? So here we go. So we're going to cut all of this out. I don't want to run that back through because I'm afraid that if anything shifted, okay, you didn't move too much, then I would be in trouble. Okay, so let's get all of our pieces. Now, mind you, these pieces are teeny, teeny, tiny, okay? I am going to use some Tombow. I thought about putting adhesive sheets, but we can just glue it. It's okay. So we have the orange nose, okay? I want to put that aside. I already did my snowman. Okay, I have the other set of arms completed. Now, I want you to look at these little arms here. If you do have this set or are thinking about getting this set, it's really cute. And I know that you guys are done with Christmas. I know it. But I, like I said, I got this over Black Friday. And I thought it was so stinking cute. But look, they're different, okay? So you cut two sets, and then you put the same with the same, okay? But they are a little different, all right? So I have 4 cut over there, and then we'll get to that in a minute. And let's see, we need to cut another hat. Let's get all these guys out of here. We just need 1 heart, so we're done with that one. Okay. Just like that. Put that over there when I'm done. But yeah, so I thought, you know, don't give up on me with the voiceover thing. I might be able to attempt it. I don't know. I just get so tickled. It's like, what are you doing? So now this is the scarf in red. So when you make the 2 of them, you know, you want the colors to alternate, okay? So you cut one out, 1 set out, just like that. And you cut a set of the earmuffs out. So stinking cute and very small, okay? But they're so cute. Now this is the little puff for the hat. Just like that. I'm putting all of my little pieces up in the corner so that I don't lose them. Now I'm going to get this out of here. And then there's just a few things to punch out right here, so that the base of the hat will shine through, whether it, you know, because we're going to alternate these. Okay, cute as can be. I think these clear in here too. Yeah. If you want them to, they don't have to. So there's that. Let's see. Get these off of here. Okay, so that's that. Now we have our snowman. Now what I was saying about the little snowman was, this is so cute. Look, it just fits on the back, and then there's his eyes and his little coal. Isn't that cute? Isn't that stinking adorable? The eyes on this one are looking at the other one, okay? They look at each other, but the backs are just the same. I thought that that was really kind of cool the way they did that. So we need to cut out another snowman. I need and I'm using crushed curry. Use whatever color, you know, that you want. And let's see, I need the nose in, let's say I have it in orange. Oh, I wanted the nose in red. Okay, hold up. I want the little nose in red. Let me rip this off. Okay. Get a smaller piece there to fit on my platform. There we go. And we'll do earmuffs, hat. Now mind you, in this set there are 9 dies, okay? In that little container there are 9 dies. So here we go, snowman, a hat, a earmuff, scarf and a hat, and a red for the nose. Okay, and now we're going to run this through. Just like that. Perfect. Absolutely. And here we go. Let me get my little die here. And put my paper over there. And take my snowman. Look at that. Cute. And now we have everybody cut, okay? So we can assemble. And now I'll show you how we put this little nose together, because we have one of each color. Ooh, I was afraid that shifted, but I think I'm okay. Yeah, it cut it. It's good. All right. So now here's our scarf. That's the knitted part. And then these little pieces here. Okay. Now, like I say, everything gets alternated. So cute. And when you put this little guy together, he just starts to come alive as you continue to work on him. As you continue to put like the nose on, the back, you know, so like first we're going to put the back on, and then, you know, we'll just make him kind of come alive. It's like making Frosty come alive, right? Here's the little puff for the hat. Don't want to miss that. Okay, a lot of little bits and pieces, but that's okay. That's all part of crafting, isn't it? Let me get my mess cleaned up here. Alright, now, let's bring this in. Let's bring all of this in. All of these in. And let's go ahead. Oh, I just love this. So much fun. If you know me and follow me and have followed me, you know I love to put things together. I love puzzles. And so die cutting and putting things together like this are just right up my alley. That goes right there. I want to make sure he's right behind that. Okay. Now this will go up with a dimensional. Let's start with, let's put earmuffs on this little guy. And in fact, I'm going to bring in this silicone mat because I'm going to try to keep the glue off of my surface so that I don't have to go ahead and clean that again, right? Because the glue will just roll off of here. And you could put it under hot water on any silicone mat. I'm going to make this other snowman while we're at it. Might as well make them together, right? They're good friends. Chili and Freezy. I think I had to place like a $25 order, and I got this set for free. Okay, now here is some earmuffs, and I want the little red pieces that go there. And now these are, look at how they are, because they're different, okay? So one definitely goes on one side, one definitely goes on the other. Like this one right here definitely goes on this side. And then this one has that little indent on the inside. They're not hard to put together. Just like that. Cute, right? So put that there. Okay. All right, now when we attach these earmuffs, okay, one is going to go behind, one of the little muffs is going to go behind, and one is going to go in front of his little face. So see, you don't want them right here because of his eyes. This one comes in front, and then this one comes in back. Okay. So I just put a little bit of glue right here, just like that, and then this one on this side, because it's going to pick up on the back of his little head. Okay, just like that. And put that right there. And that is how I did it. That's how I did it. I thought it came out cute. Because I didn't want it to cover his little face, right? And so if he was turned that way, his ear would kind of be to the back of him. So it does give him a little dimension also, I think. Okay. Now, you have another earmuff set. So you can put it together. I'm not going to. But you can do the earmuff thing in the red and the yellow. See, it's right here. And that could be for another card. Okay? But here, what I want to do is a hat. So I want the base to be red, right here. And so then I'm going to use my little pom-pom that is the yellow, right here. And this has a certain little way that it goes also. You can see it. You can have a piece of dried, sorry, my hands are not in the way. I had a piece of dried glue there. So just kind of maneuver this little guy around until he lines up nicely. That little pom-pom right there. He cute? Alright, now, then I want to take this little yellow part right here, and I want to put this on here with some Tombow. And this is the rim, like the knitted rim around his little cap there. So it makes it very decorative, just like that. It's adorable. Cute. Okay, now his little hat, watch, as we build these guys, they get character. His little hat is going to come right here on his little head, which is just adorable. Right here is where his little hat's going to go. I'm sorry, I have glue all over my fingers. It's just part of crafting, right? There we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Now, they each get a scarf. So let's see, we had the red hat there. Should we put the red scarf? Let's see how this looks. With the yellow knitting. So that, it's a set. Or, let's see, we could do this on there. Yeah, or, and then this on here. That's how I want it, yes. Okay, but do I want the yellow background there or the red? No, I want that over here. Okay, already see it. Okay, so let's put this together. I wasn't sure which way, and you do it whichever way that you want to do it. But this is what my eye likes. Sometimes like the colors that I like, you guys might be like, well, I like what she did, but I'd have used different colors. And as you could see with all of these cards, the minute that you change the color, you get a completely different effect with these guys. Look at how cute. His little scarf goes right here around his neck. And I'm leaving this kind of loose right here, okay? And let's do this one now. But, if you're going to order $25 worth of product from Tim Holtz and you get this for free, I thought that was a pretty decent deal. I love their names, too, Chili and Freezy. Like, I love that it's not the snowman set, They're actually, and then as you do this, their character just comes alive, right? Just kind of like the Frosty Look at how stinking cute that is. Just kind of like the Frosty cartoon. I'm going to scooch that over. I want to see his little coal buttons right there. Okay. Now, as I said, the arms. Let's talk about the arms now, okay? The arms need to be the same. So, let's see. I have this one, and I want them reaching up, okay? So I have this one right here. And I'm going to place this one on, we're going to work on this side. I'm just going to put some glue on that tip. And I'm just going to place this right here. It's like they're saying hello to each other with the heart. I thought it was so cute. And now I'm going to get the other one that's like that. Just like this. Now this one is going to go behind him to give him depth with these little arms. Okay? Right here. And then right here. And he is also just like reaching up. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Okay, now these guys, same thing. The one in the front. Now again, these are the same. You know, the die cuts out one of each. So you need to cut it twice. So this is going to come across here and reaching up. Just like that. And then this one goes behind him because he has depth, you know, because that'd be the other side of him. Whoop, I about put it on the wrong side. So put it on the right side of the cardstock. You know, like there I put it on the back side. And just reaching up like that. So stinking adorably cute. Okay, guy. Just kind of hang. Okay. See what I mean about the little pieces of glue? They're all over the place. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's see. I can make another hat up here. Okay. And that's the hat. Okay, now we need to give the characters the nose. You're going to love this. The little noses. Okay, so because that has the red hat, I want that to be the red nose. Okay. And this one, I'll make the orange one. And then this little swoop right here goes on top. Just a little bit of glue. So cute. But this also gives the carrot some character. So this little piece goes up here. Just like that. And then I'm going to stick it right here. In between the eyes. Right below the eyes, but like in between. Okay? Just like that. Look at how cute. Did you see the character we built into this little guy? So adorable. Okay, let's do it again. Now, let me go ahead and use the tweezers on this because I know my fingers are in the way. Okay, here we go. Put a little glue right there and there. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this on the bottom. Okay, so one goes on the top and one goes on the bottom. Just like that. And then I just put a little glue right there. Well, I hope you've liked my chili and Freezy tonight. And I hope you will continue to watch my channel. And, you know, I have over 6,000 subscribers. And I just could not stop creating nice things with you guys and getting on here and just having fun with any product now. Absolutely any. So let's go ahead and bring our card base in. And let's put this little guy right here. Oh my goodness. Is he not so stinking cute? I'm putting him on a little angle. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. And now let's do the heart. I'll get a little mini dimensional. You could use a piece of whatever kind of pop-up squares that you have. And I'm going to put this right here. Just like that. Okay, now 2 right here. Oh my goodness. And I appreciate spending a little time with you guys again. I have missed you all. And like I said, I just kind of had to wait for things to settle and then get back on here. And I hope you enjoy this is like my little friendship card to you guys. I know you probably have your Christmas already done, but honest, is that not stinking adorable? Okay, so that I'm just going to say that's yellow. Let me move these out of the way. Blue, green, and red. I want my yellow one in the front for tonight. There we go. All different colors of cardstock, just with that shimmer. And like I said, that shimmer is going to be fantastic even for Easter. Look at how cute. And I mean, it's a little difficult on camera to see. There it is. Now you can see it on the yellow. The red really shows it up fantastically. The blue is the one that shows it up the best, I think. But so very, very pretty. All right, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. I mixed up some product. I just want to have a ton of fun now. And, oh, and again, forget to add embellishments, right? Look, we need snowflakes. Are you all screaming? There's no snowflakes on that card. So these were some like iridescent littles that I had in my stash there. And I'm just going to place them, about 7 of them actually. So cute. And because they're iridescent, they pick up the color of the of the paper. We're going to put one smack dab right in the middle of that heart. It needs a snowflake. And then one up here. And one over here. All right, there we go. Okay. Thank you for dropping by to my craft room. I appreciate it. So that's why the name has changed to Joanne's Craft Room. I hope you'll continue to watch and see what else I do next time. Thanks again. Happy crafting.